Internet people, ZPCI Assassin here from 4Guys with Quarters. Today I will be reviewing Gears of War 4. Just a warning, there may be spoilers to the campaign. Proceed with caution. Immediately starting the Gears of War 4 campaign, you can tell this game was going to be special. It throws you in a small recap of the previous Gears of War games, showing you some key points of the war like when it began and when it ended. Unlike the previous games, the game's story didn't center itself around the war. This time the story is more emotional. You start caring for each person you encounter, and that's what the Gears series as a whole lacked. But just like the first Gears of War, they give you bits and pieces of the backstory and the main characters. In this case, it's JAD, Phoenix, and Del, which is unfortunate since a lot of times their past keeps on being mentioned. When the Swarm finally reveals himself, the whole game shifts to a more darker setting. While the Swarm is a mysterious, creepy-looking enemy, a few of the Swarm types can feel like a bullet sponge. To the story, each act starts losing more of the story. What I mean by that is an act will have a main objective. Your goal basically through each chapter is to go to that objective, which can take a while. Then you're basically allowed more story details. To keep it interesting than just a shooting gallery from place to place, there can be environmental hazards. For instance, moving chains or powerful storms called wind flares can change up the gameplay. In the wind flares, you can shoot away the enemy's cover or shoot weak pieces of wood that are holding back giant pipes, so that the pipes get carried by the wind to destroy everything in its path. As for other things you can do, the Horde mode makes a fun return to the series. Each player can select the role for how they want to play. For instance, if you want to do a lot of damage, the heavy class is the right one to pick. No matter what role you have in the game, each one is crucial to have in order to make it to wave 50. Now with each class, there are specific skills tied to them. Some can let you repair your fortifications for a cheaper price, or let you buy them for a cheaper price. You can only have one skill at a time, but if you level that class up every 2 levels, so levels 3, 5, then 7, and then it goes up to 10, it will let you add an extra skill. Now the base skills are kinda weak until you level them up. When you buy a Horde booster pack with in-game currency, you can earn the same skill again. With the duplicates, you can use them to upgrade the skill. The more you upgrade, the more duplicates you need to upgrade. Now if you have duplicates of a skill you don't need to upgrade, you can scrap those cards during scrap. Once you have enough scrap, you can create a duplicate of another skill to level that skill up. For the rating of Gears of 4, the game deserves a 9 out of 10. Gears of War 4 is the best in its series. The main characters are interesting even though we don't know their past all too much. Even though they keep on bringing it up, the story makes the game feel more alive than just following orders like the previous games. If you enjoyed my review of Gears of War 4, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Tell me what your thoughts of Gears of War 4 down below in the comment section. Stay up to date with 4Guys with Quarters by following us on Twitter at 4GWQ Podcast.